sometimes our guests really surprise us.
Let me just close with saying I downloaded your app while we were talking. It's a terrific app. I look forward to it. I'm enjoying your format and what have you. I will tweet it to my several 100,000 followers and call their attention to it as well.
If the KBLA 1580 app is enticing enough for our guests to download and share, you should download the app and share with your friends too.
That's beautiful.
What you say? So, download the KBLA 1580 app today and take us with you wherever you go. KBLA Talk 1580.
You are now rocking with the best.
We got a lot to talk about.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
People often talk about how difficult it is to let go. To let go of something or someone, to let go of some attachment or desire or expectation, to let go of resentment or anger or disappointment. But the truth is that letting go is easy. It's actually the holding on that makes everything so difficult. If I pick up a stone and hold it in my hand, all of that takes effort. There's a certain amount of energy required. And the longer I hold on to that stone, the more energy is exerted. It begins to feel heavier the longer I hold it. After a while, the weight of it may become unbearable. But how much effort does it take to let go? To simply release it and allow it to drop away? There's no effort in that. You simply stop exerting the energy it takes to hold on to it. You simply relax your grasp and it drops away without any effort whatsoever. Yet in our mind, we make it out to be such a complicated thing. How do you let go? Even to ask that question, how do you let go of something? The answer is very simple. You just let go. That's it. That's all there is to it. The problem isn't how to let go. The problem is, why are we holding on in the first place? That's what really needs to be looked at, to be understood. And more than this, we need to understand that it's the holding on that causes us to suffer, not the letting go. Because the longer you hold on to something, the heavier it gets. And that heaviness weighs on us, causing us to feel as if we're sinking, or to feel stuck, to feel drained and exhausted. So understand all of this. Don't try to let go. Try means to make an effort, and letting go requires no effort at all. Understand instead why you're holding on, and observe how this clinging is causing you to suffer. Just notice. Notice whether your grasp is loose or firm. How tightly are you holding on?
You can forgive yourself for holding on to what you think your mother owed you, or for what you think your father owed you, or for what you think your significant or your ex-significant other owed you. You can forgive yourself for holding on to those things. Let it go. I know it's easier said than done, right? But during this time of year, everybody wants to write New Year's resolutions. Here are my New Year's resolutions. I'm going to be different. You can't be different with the same thought process. You can't be different. You can't experience a different reality if you don't do some type of psychological internal house cleaning. You have to go hunt down those limiting beliefs. about how the world is supposed to operate according to you. Sometimes we feel justified. Most times we feel justified in holding on. But you heard that clip. Holding on is the problem, not letting go. Letting go is easy. Just accept people for who they are. This is who you are. Oftentimes we hold on to an ideal of that person. If you could only be this, right? We try to nudge and cajole and push people into being things for us, not understanding that we are the ones that are creating the trauma and the drama and the disappointment in our relationships. Look at us. We're in a time that promotes peace and joy for all mankind, but you start to see some of the most malicious and transactional and hurtful feelings during this time of year. Man, we have to untangle the negative cords of traumatic remembrance. 1-800-920-1580. The voice of reason is on fire. We got callers on the line. Listen, I got a little time. I'm finna go to my brother Sean from Oakland, California. Sean, get in here.
Hey, brother. Well, you're just hitting it, out of the ballpark there in Chavez Ravine. But I'm telling you that, and the reason why you are is, this time of the year, a lot of people aren't feeling so, in the holiday spirit. And I understand, there's all kinds of things that people can be going through. And so that's why, and I appreciate you telling us to work on ourselves, about, how we present ourselves and what kind of experiences positive that we can put out to others. And I know this will sound trivial, but in my life growing up, I was a decent human being and all that. I was supposed to make the major leagues, brother. I was supposed to be that guy. And I mean, here in the Bay Area, I was, kicking butt. All right. And,
wait.
and I got the.
Wait, Sean.
Go ahead.
We got to come forward, but I want to hear this story. Right. I want you to give me the whole story. When we come forward back to Oakland, California, Sean is cooking.
We wish you a holiday season filled with peace and love and a new year rich with blessings. Mask up and stay safe. From all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
People making lists, buying special gifts.
Bring in the new year with Ted Williams. He's coming to Ontario in the Toyota Arena December 30th. And in Los Angeles in the Microsoft Theater December 31st.
I don't know what I'm going to do about this light bill. Just hit the blunt one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's important in your life. I don't know what I'm going to do about this life. Them lights. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them.
He's back with an all-new show. It's the award-winning comedian, Cat Williams.
Just so you knew they was lying, they said some next that don't even make mathematical sense. They said there's a chicken wing shortage, but we got plenty thighs.
Cat Williams with his special guests, Mark Curry, Tommy Davidson, Tony Roberts, Daphne Springs, and Pretty Ricky. In Ontario, get tickets at Ticketmaster. In Los Angeles at AXS.com. Bring in the new year with Cat Williams.
Did you know addiction to drugs like meth or cocaine is a disease and not a choice? But getting help is. If you have stimulant use disorder, you, your family, and friends may have a lot of questions, including where to start. Choose Change California can help. Make a change today and find a proven treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
On Sunday, January 15th at 4 p.m., SCLC Southern California presents Moving into the Promise of the Beloved Community at the 52nd Annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Legacy Celebration. President William D. Smart invites you to attend the celebration on Dr. King's birthday, Sunday, January 15th, 4 p.m. at the Sheraton LAX, 6101 West Century Boulevard. This year's event will honor community members who have made a significant impact in 2022, including our own Tavis Smiley, who will also deliver the keynote address. For tickets, call 213-268-3082 or email pastorsmart@sclc-sc.org. That's 213-268-3082 or email pastorsmart@sclc-sc.org. Don't miss SCLC Southern California's 52nd Annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Legacy Celebration, Sunday, January 15th, 4 p.m. at the Sheraton LAX.
Hey, Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Is this tree good for climbing? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Dream over land, my soul is from. I hear a hand stroke on the drum. Shades of delight, cocoa hue.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason. We back in here. Live from KBLA Talk 1580. The heart of Leimert Park. We're talking about cutting the cord. Cutting the cord of unforgiveness. Cutting the etheric cord of entitlement. Cutting the cord of victimhood. I deserve to be repaid back. They hurt me. They didn't deliver on what they said they would. They disrespected me. You got to cut the cord in order to be free. You got to understand. The universe has a multitude of ways to pay you back for your good service. Sometimes recompense comes in the most unexpected ways. You have no idea. It shows up in ways you couldn't even imagine. But if your mind is focused on get back, could you be diverting the natural flow of karma? Somebody does something to hurt you. And then you grab on to recompense. You grab on to pay back. You grab on to get back. Could you be diverting their karma back to you instead of nature, allowing nature to work its own magic? Listen, maintaining that entanglement poisons your soul. It poisons you. It erodes the quality of your consciousness. 1-800-920-1580. Sean from Oakland, California. What are your final thoughts on that? You were getting deep, man.
Well, brother, real quick, what I'm saying is, I grew up and everything was going pretty good. I was very fortunate growing up and all that kind of stuff. I was a baseball prospect, took it as far as I could, right? But when you get older, people are saying, oh, man, you didn't make the major leagues. What happened? What did you do? Blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like they wanted me to blame someone else or whatever. There's no blame to go around, right? There are people, oh, they did you wrong and all that. No. I said, look, it wasn't meant to happen, but you know what I did? I made the major leagues my parenting and my being a husband, and I made my major leagues being a family man. I made my major leagues being a friend to people, okay? I'm a good friend. I check on people. I do all that. So that's what I made my major leagues. And by the way, it doesn't have to be a professional sport or being an entertainer or anyone famous. You know, there's all these expectations of what you should be or shouldn't be in your life, okay? Just remember, you do have that power to yourself to just make yourself one of those people that's going to persevere, going to be resilient, okay? And that doesn't mean you're going to be whatever the ideal is, but I'll tell you what, internally, you will know that you're working your ass off, because this world is crazy and it's not that fun. And sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, it's unpredictable. But if you make sure to take care of yourself, and make sure it's not a, narcissistic thing, then you'll help other people as well, because they'll look at you as a good example.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you for that insight. Thank you so much, man. And you already know.
Thanks, brother.
You are welcome anytime, man. Thank you.
Love you.
Love
Take
you
care,
too,
brother.
man. All right, Sean. Look, let's keep going. Phone lines is cracking. Let's keep going. Truemonger, Dallas, Texas. Get in here.
Yes, sir. Regarding removing negative energy or toxic energy, how can I put this? I think you have to make peace with wherever the situations are, with yourself first. People are going to be people. So if a certain situation doesn't work out and you move forward from them, you still may be somewhat connected to them, but you're in more control of how that connection is going forward. If there's no real heat, no real beef, and they go away for a while and they come back, it could be a genuine connection. Could be just as strong and just playing a different role. If there's no real strong connection there and they go away and they may come back, just got to kind of keep an eye on them, see what they're really around for, see if it's genuine or they're just trying to get something out of you. I've dealt with that situation a couple of times throughout my life. I'm like, just got to just go through those lessons and pay better attention to things, how people are really acting. I think holding on to resentment really doesn't do any good at the end of the day, because, like, what are you wasting that energy thinking about things that hard for? If they're not really playing a major role in your life, don't give them that kind of power.
Right.
It all depends, man, because everybody's going to handle things differently. For myself, I had to learn how to just make peace with people, and however things play out is however they play out. I don't really try to force anything anymore. If I'm cool with a person, I'm cool with them, whether they're close distance or far, long distance. If that connection starts to fade, then it just fades. There's no beef unless there's actually some real issue there that was trying to cause harm between me and that person. Other than that, I don't trip. If a friendship or a relationship just fades and there's nothing more than what it was, I'm cool. If it circles back around and it's a friendship or it leads to something else, I'm cool too. I just don't force it at this point.
Makes sense to me, brother. Truemonger, you brought Dallas, Texas in the building, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you for breaking it down for us, man. Call in anytime. Nothing but love. Appreciate you. Oh, he gone. Hey, I thought he was going to say, yeah, man, same to you, brother. Love you so. Hey, the phone lines are cracking. Let's get them in here. Mimi, Jacksonville, Florida. Get in here. Let's talk.
Hey, Zoe.
You calling my show.
I'm calling your show.
What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
I'm kind of like Truemonger. If things just fade, they just fade. I mean, my ex, he said, he wanted to be friends, and then he just cut me off. And I was like, he could have been like, let's just break up. You don't have to play games. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short. So sometimes you just have to, leave the baggage and keep the lessons.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to remember, the perspective could be seen as you dodged a bullet, because the way he ended it really revealed what kind of person he was.
Yes, that's true.
So it's all in the perspective, too. You can look at it as, you owe me a better exit, or you can look at it as, oh, wow, this is who you really are.
That's who he really was.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I appreciate you, Mimi. Thank you for bringing Jacksonville, Florida in the building. You are appreciated. Call in anytime, sweetie.
Okay, have a nice night, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. The Voice of Reason is on fire tonight. The phone lines are cracking. Vanetta Colbert from Atlanta, Georgia. Get in here.
Hey, Zoe.
VC, what up?
Hi, Arabia.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Now you know Arabia can't talk to you. She's not on the radio. You know that. Hi, Arabia. Vanetta says hi, Arabia. Arabia says hi, Vanetta. Go ahead, Vanetta.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh Lord, her phone just hung up. Oh, Vanetta, you and that phone. Call back, Vanetta. Stacy from Greensboro, North Carolina, get in here.
What's up, Zoe?
What up?
What's up? Love the topic. The cord cutting.
Yes.
I got a mantra here that I screenshot. It's not too long. I can put it in the chat if you like, but it does work.
Well, let's hear it.
I felt it instantly. What's that?
Let's hear it. Tell us. Read it to us.
I
want to hear it.
All right. It says, I release you with a full heart, with love for the place you once held in my life. May you be happy in the life that you have chosen. I now take back all the energy that has been taken from me or that I have given away, and I return the energy that I still hold from you. May I be free from the ties that bind us. May all cords be cut, transmuted, and dissolved. May all energy return to its original sender with power, peace, and forgiveness. I ask that this is complete and sealed now. So it is.
Oh, I love that. That is powerful.
Right?
Now,
right?
But that's unrealistic. Let's write. Let me and you, Stacy, we about to write what most people put out there.
Okay.
So here's how we reinforce chords. I hope you fail. You ain't gonna do no better than me. I was the best you ever had until you do right by me. Again, people don't understand. The words that you just put together are a freeing type of framing, right? Languaging, right? I'm going to language this in a way that frees the both of us. You use the term transmute, right? This is transforming energy that is there, that might be stagnant, right? You're transforming that energy from this stale, stagnant, hurtful, resentful kind of energy, and you're transmuting it, right? But most people don't realize that when they secretly say, you're going to get yours. You understand? Yeah. Whatever you do to somebody, don't you know you are doing it to yourself? Speak on that, Stacy, please.
Well, like you say, everything's a reflection. Correct. And that's why you're urged not to be revengeful. because you're really doing that to yourself.
Have you ever been that way with somebody?
Absolutely not, actually. I can honestly say that. And that's why I'm free.
That's beautiful.
That's why I'm free. And my ex-husband is not.
Oh,
I have never retaliated. I've thought about it. I'll be honest, but I have not.
And where did you hear about the practice of cord cutting?
Through some tarot.
Oh, okay. So you
also
were delving deep. Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of tarot. And I believe, I cannot remember the other source, but that's not the first time I've heard of it.
Well, that's beautiful. I love that mantra. You know what you should do? You should email me that mantra. I want that. VOR106@gmail.com. Send it to me. VOR106@gmail.com. I appreciate you, Stacy. You brought Greensboro. Greensboro, North Carolina is in the building because of you. We appreciate you. Call in anytime.
Thank you.
Yes, that was a great call. She read a whole... See, but people scared. They think spells and evil and, that's demonic. The only thing demonic is the unhealed wound in your heart. People get mad at me when I just tell the truth. You got to exorcise the wounds. And yes, Jesus can help you do that. Buddha, Allah, everybody. I know. Spirituality can help you get those wounds out. But a lot of people don't want to get those wounds out because they've become a part of their identity. So understand, you need to cut the cord when you detect an imbalance in your own energy. A feeling of dependency, cut the cord. Anger when you're not getting what you want, cut the cord. Anxiety, cut the cord. Resentment, cut the cord. Fear, cut the cord. Feeling drained, cut the cord. Obsessive thinking, cut the cord. Yes, you have the power over yourself to do this. Vanetta Colbert is back on the line, but listen, Vanetta, we can't get to you right this second. When we come forward, we're going to go back to Atlanta to talk to Vanetta. Hopefully the cold didn't freeze her phone.
I hear a hand stroke on the drum.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Doug Davis, and here's the latest from a Black Information Network. The IRS is accused of being asleep at the wheel handling former President Donald Trump's tax returns. That's the accusation leveled by the chairman of the Senate Finance Committee, Oregon Democrat Ron Wyden, said the decades-old presidential audit program is broken. Meantime, in Oregon, Portland Parks and Rec is renaming the Wilson Outdoor Pool to honor Ida B. Wells. She was a black female journalist and a civil rights advocate. Woodrow Wilson High School was renamed Ida B. Wells Barnett High School because of Wilson's racist and segregationist views. Netflix is announcing the title for its upcoming Luther film. Luther, the Fallen Son, will see Idris Elba reprise his role as a detective from the BBC crime drama that aired for 5 seasons. The movie will be a continuation and reimagination of the series. Luther, the Fallen Son, will debut on Netflix in March. And that is the latest. I'm Doug Davis from the Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
We've all felt the impact of rising food prices. For families in poverty, they're facing malnutrition and even death. You can feed a family for a month with your $50 donation to Compassion International. Just text the word radio to 97646.
Hi, I'm Tavis Smiley. As KBLA Talk 1580 host, we never quite know where the conversation is going to go. But sometimes our guests really surprise us.
Let me just close with saying I downloaded your app while we were talking. It's a terrific app. I look forward to it. I'm enjoying your format and what have you. I will tweet it to my several 100,000 followers and call their attention to it as well.
If the KBLA 1580 app is enticing enough for our guests to download and share, you should download the app and share it with your friends too. That's beautiful. What you say? So, download the KBLA 1580 app today and take us with you wherever you go. KBLA Talk 1580.
You are now rocking with the best.
We've got a lot to talk about.
This winter, spread joy, not germs. As soon as you feel symptoms, test it, treat it. You can beat it. COVID medications like the Paxlovid pill can help you test negative sooner. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find treatment today. Again, that's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Three-time WNBA champions, the Los Angeles Sparks, jump into their 27th season this summer with the most games ever in league history. This historic 40-game season means more world-class play in a city where the party never stops. Get connected to an unforgettable experience and secure your seats now at lasparks.com/tickets.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 joins you in standing for human rights. The Los Angeles Civil, Human Rights and Equity Department, or LA Civil Rights for short, is focused on reducing bias and injustices while leveling the playing field. LA Civil Rights does this through equity and empowerment, the Office of Racial Equity, hate prevention, upward mobility programming, and youth programming. They convene commissions and advisory councils. The Civil, Human Rights and Equity Department of the City of Los Angeles is led by founding executive director Capri Maddox and is breaking new ground for municipal governance. LA Civil Rights oversees citywide initiatives, including the Renew program, LA Repair program, and the LA for All campaign. The LA Civil Rights Department believes that the goals of equity and inclusion for all people can be achieved through hard work and collective action. To get involved and be part of the solution, report a civil rights violation, or get more information, visit civilandhumanrights.lacity.org. That's civilandhumanrights.lacity.org or call 213-978-1845. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Get ready for holiday feast season with Pepto-Bismol.
Uncle Derek's here with his famous fried turkey. Hey, Aunt Mary brought the mac and cheese. Donna's here with the potato salad.
Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief for unexpected stomach upsets. So enjoy the holidays. Pepto has you covered, no matter who made the potato salad.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
KBLA Talk 1580, putting the spotlight on culture and community. The Rodney King Foundation works in the community to promote positive race relations and achieve social justice. The foundation provides advocacy, educational scholarships, and the powerful Walk in Love initiative. The Rodney King Foundation seeks a world of hope, tolerance, and social justice, where divisiveness has been overcome and all people live together peacefully and harmoniously. Executive Director, Founder Laura King is striving to enhance the community's self-esteem, health, social services, and social justice locally and worldwide. The foundation is dedicated to continuing the message of Laura's father, the great Rodney King, to promote peace and #GetAlong. For more information, please visit rodneyking.org or call 626-541-2907. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
For racial arsonists set LA City Hall on fire. And everybody is running out of the building straight to KBLA Talk 1580.
I am pleased to welcome LA City Councilman Mike Bonin to this program. Councilman, how are you, sir?
Hello. Thank you, Tavis.
Councilmember Curran Price, good to have you on, sir. How are you today?
I'm well, Tavis. Thank you. Good to be with you and your listeners.
I'm pleased to have LA City Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez on this program. How are you today, ma'am?
Good morning, Tavis.
Councilman O'Farrell, good to have you on, sir. How are you today?
Thank you so much, Tavis. So glad to join you this morning.
Councilman Koretz, welcome to this program, sir. How are you?
I'm honored to be on your show. Still in shock from the events of the last few days.
Marquise Harris Dawson, good morning.
Good morning, Dominique, and good morning to the KBLA family.
Councilmember Heather Hutt, good morning.
Good morning, Dominique.
I am pleased to welcome the new president of the LA City Council, Paul Kikoy. Mr. President, how are you, sir?
Good morning, Tavis. I'm well. Thank you very much.
Holding all politicians accountable to you. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful voice, songstress, song stylings of Rochelle Farrell. One of our callers, or one of our listeners, can't call him a caller, because they called to talk to Andy. Can you tell Zoe to play Rochelle Farrell? Somebody at home, some sister at home, she got on them little, you know them little footsies that come, them high footsies, them warm little socks that come all the way up. She's somewhere wrapping some gifts. This is an amazing topic. I ain't gonna call in, no, but I'm gonna call in and make a request, a music request. I love it. I love it, man. I love the KBLA listeners, KBLA family. We turned up tonight. We have an amazing topic, and it's getting deep. Yeah, she got a glass of wine. She over there wrapping a Barbie doll, or she might be wrapping a big, you know, I got my grandbaby a giant unicorn last year, you know, where she can braid the hair and comb the tail and all kind of weirdness. She might be over there wrapping something like that. I love KBLA's listeners, man. Just if you, but don't get in the habit. Hold on. Let me rectify some things. Don't get in the habit of changing my playlist. Why? Because my playlist is my co-host. Now, what song did I have set up? The only reason why I changed the song, because it's a sister calling in. I love it when the sisters call in. What song did I have ready? Can I hear a piece of it? This is what I had set up. But I think the caller song was better. This is iconic, though. It's all a vibe, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of reason, Dave Brubeck. It's nothing but a vibe. You're all welcome into the Voice of Reason, non-judgmental space. We want to talk to you. We want to love on you. Join the discussion, 1-800-920-1580. We're talking about cutting of etheric cords, a spiritual guide for removing negativity/toxic energy from your life before moving into 2023. Both records were amazing, by the way. Vanetta Colbert, you were saying something before we came forward. Talk to us.
Hi.
You already said hi, Vanetta. You get
I want to make sure you could. I want to be heard. Okay. What I was saying is, I don't think you can ever really cut ties with the person that you have kids with. I don't mean the toxic ones, because if you decide you want to move on, you'll either move on to a person that is exactly like that, just like your ex, or you'll move on to someone who's, if you've done the work, that's not like your ex.
Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Lord have mercy. You just jumped into it with both feet, Vanetta. If you move on and that person is the continuation of what you were going through, that is the tie. That tie isn't cut or broken or transmuted or transformed. It might be a different person, but it's the same energy, right?
You're right. And
Wow.
that's exactly what I did. I did get into another situation, was a different man, same toxic situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I was speaking on something else. What I mean is, like, the first, my ex, he moved to Colorado. So I don't think about him much. I try not to. My kids kept in touch with him, and that's fine. I was glad he moved to Colorado. He got married again. But one day, I just had this real strange feeling. I don't know where it came from. It just came from out of the blue. And I was like, something, I don't know, something is strange going on. But later, I found out that my ex-husband had been in a car accident, and this isn't good. This isn't a good thing. But what I'm saying is,
you felt it.
I felt it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
there are spiritual ties, that there are things that you can feel on your children,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know the universe works like this, but their dad is like family to me. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I don't want to hear anything bad. It's almost like we're still connected, but I don't want to know what's going on in your life. I don't care about you like I did when we were married, but I still have the spiritual connection. I don't know how to explain it.
No, you explained it perfectly. And you gonna have that connection because you had it before. Listen, we live in a throwaway culture. We think we can throw away people because they upset us, because they disappointed us, because they didn't fulfill us, because they didn't make us happy, because they didn't provide everything we signed up for. We live in this kind of culture. But what we don't know, we are spiritually illiterate in this culture. We don't understand. Yes, there's a reason you connected to this person deeper than us having chemistry, or us being physically attracted to each other, or us liking each other's sense of humor, right? There's a deeper meaning. And that's why I went to the quantum level to explain it. If it's true at the quantum level, listen to quantum entanglement. Once two particles are entangled, it does not matter
the distance that separates them. Doesn't matter the distance. If one aspect of one particle is changed, the other particle changes instantaneously, moving faster than the speed of light. Here you are, you don't think about your ex, he's over there, you talk when it's about the kids and that's it, but something went down and you felt it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Vanetta Colbert. Hang tight, Vanetta Colbert. I got a couple more seconds with you. When we come forward, we going back to Atlanta.
We hope you have a safe and relaxing holiday season. Mask up and stay safe. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got a lot to talk about. And your voice is critical to all the conversation. Happy holidays.
January 6th committee condemns Donald Trump, referring him to the Department of Justice as a central cause of the insurrection in a sweeping report. Maisha Cairo here with your K-Black Minute News. 160 pages, and the committee labels Trump as the central cause of the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Charges include obstruction of an official proceeding, conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to make a false statement, insurrection, and more. The committee said others also warrant referral, though those individuals were not specified. The January 6th committee conducted 9 public hearings presenting testimony from more than 70 witnesses regarding its investigation into the attack, 30 of which pled the Fifth Amendment. What do you believe will be the outcome of this? We want to know. Find this story on our social media pages on all socials at KBLA 1580.
You're the victim of a car accident. Who goes to bat for you is crucial. We're MVP Accident Attorneys, the personal injury pros. Hiring the right law firm can be the difference between a rewarding settlement and striking out. When it comes to getting the maximum compensation you deserve, our team hits it out of the park. Call the pros at MVP Accident Attorneys at 833-MVP-WINS for a free case review. Call 833-MVP-WINS.
Call on me, your MVP.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital.
Age 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
So I'm asking my doctor about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
Congratulations to Compton Sheriff's Department Civil Management Bureau for being selected as the KBLA Talk 1580's Office of the Week. Visit the KBLA app to enter your office to win the Office of the Week. Congratulations, Compton Sheriff's Department Civil Management Bureau.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, reminding you, when we fight, we win. Central CSO organizes for the rights of the undocumented, quality public education, and supporting in solidarity other communities seeking social justice. Central CSO stands for Chicano X, self-determination, defending public education, and fighting for all oppressed people in Boyle Heights and East Los Angeles. Find Central CSO meetings every third Wednesday. Visit online at centralcso.wordpress.com or on Instagram at Central CS. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Stern, firm, and young with a laid-back tone. The aim is to succeed and achieve at 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason back in the building. We got the hip-hop jazz. Tribe Called Quest. We got the jazz. We
We've had a whole jazz vibe all night tonight. We're about to get to these callers right now. Vanetta Culver, please wrap up your final thought here.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like I walk around every day having premonitions of people that was in my life before. It's just that a lot of times when you're not even thinking about a person or they're not on your mind, you're just going about being you and doing what you're doing, all of a sudden they'll come up. It's kind of like when you think about somebody and they call you.
Right. Pop right up in your spirit. Vanetta,
yeah,
I love you. I appreciate you. I love the way you just pop up on me in real life. It ain't even a premonition. She'll pop up in real life, be like, hi. Wait, huh? Come on in, Vanetta. We appreciate you, Vanetta. Thank you for the call. You brought Atlanta in the building. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, honey. Hey, let's keep going. Tiffany from Atlanta, get in here.
Oh, my God. Hey, everybody.
Why you, oh my God? Why you start your call off with, oh, my God? Why you tripping all wreck? No, go ahead, Tiffany.
All right, so I'm making it really quick. The soul ties and all of that stuff and all the cord cuttings and stuff like that, I want to even go a little bit deeper as far as saying that you would have to do it with your family members, something that I actually had to do most recently. But here's the really messed up part about all of that as well, is that my family wanted to pretty much stick the knife in a little bit deeper and twist, and then told me my most recent ex tried to get with one of my nieces. So while that happened, I was like, oh, okay, well, now I have to do a cord cutting of someone else. And I was holding on to that energy, that love for that person, because I always felt like, oh, well, you know, I'm always here if you need me. But knowing that you tried to get with my niece, it's kind of like you're dead to me now.
So let me say it again. Cord cutting isn't actually cutting. It's more reframing.
Exactly.
Recontextualizing, right? Understanding who and what people really are and putting them in their proper place by creating healthy boundaries for yourself. But that dude sound creepy. That dude, he gonna try to holler at your niece.
Yeah. Thing is, really quickly though, to wrap it up, I have 5 nieces. I don't know which one because my family's trying to hurt me. They won't tell me which one. I didn't even ask them which one. And when I tried to get in contact with him, he won't hit me back. But here's the thing. All of my nieces are of legal age. My youngest is like 20. And my oldest is like 26.
Oh, God.
So I don't know which one he tried to get with, yeah.
So let me give you 2 pieces, right? There are healthy boundaries that need to be created. There's energetic boundaries, which means I'm no longer going to expect you to be something. I'm no longer going to ask you to be something, desire you to be something. I'm going to change the energy around what I expect from you. That's an energetic boundary. Then there are ideological boundaries. This is what I'm not tolerating. This is what I'm not going to deal with. I'm not going to be available for this, that, and the third. Do you see what I'm saying? You're actually writing out rules, boundaries, right? These boundaries are rules. Like, this is what I'm going to write out. This is how I'm going to interface with you moving forward. Typically, boundaries don't work because people don't realize the energetic boundaries. Because sometimes you'll write out a list of ideological boundaries, but they won't be congruent with the energy. Your energy might be hoping and pining that they turn around and become what you want them to be, even though you stated, these are my new boundaries. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly, I sure do.
So you got to line up the energetic boundary with the ideological boundary. Tiffany, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for heeding the call to action.
Absolutely. Bye, y'all.
All right, now, this beautiful Theo. Hey, Theo, is this Theo from the Cosby Show?
What's going on, Zoo?
What up, Theo Huxtable? What's happening, man?
Last question of the night, so I'm going to let you answer it off air. Okay. Is when a man or a woman assessing a situation, can that come off as insecure? That's the question.
assessing a situation, can it come off as insecure? Well, assessment
Yes,
in and of
because if you're
itself,
holding it,
assessment in and of itself is not insecure, but assumption, right? Judgment, anxiety, criticism, anger, that's when it starts to shift into insecurity. Assessment of itself, we're supposed to assess each other. We're supposed to evaluate each other, but from a non-judgmental space. But if it's wrapped in the energy of suspicion, if it's wrapped in the energy in an accusatory energy, like you can ask a question, but the energy could be accusing. You know you did it. That's how you see the insecurity manifest. So again, assessment in and of itself, not insecure. It's the energy wrapped around it. Does that make sense?
Right. That does. That does.
All right. Well, I appreciate you,
man.
Charleston, South Carolina in the building. We got North Carolina and South Carolina in the building. Let's get over to Virginia. Carlos, come on in here. Carlos, you got a little bit of time. Let's go.
I just wanted to add a little something to the topic.
Yes, please.
I had a little experience with the topic, and it's like important for me right now to hear this topic right at the end of the year. But last year I was going through trying to get through cutting the cord. I was trying to cut these cords and stuff from a relationship I had, and I was watching the Lloyd Strayhorn show, and he had a psychic on named Free, and she was talking about masturbating to get the person off of you.
Whoa.
And, during that time, I was doing a lot of like meditating and a lot of like semen retention and trying to abstain from like, just trying to get focused on a mission or whatever and keep myself occupied. And while I was trying to do these things, every night I would still dream about the person regardless of how much I tried to change my focus.
First off, I know, Brother Lloyd, what you about to make me do is call Brother Lloyd and say, who is that psychic? I want to get her on the show.
Her name was Free.
But see, I don't know Free. But Lloyd does, and I'm going to call Lloyd, and I'm going to tell Lloyd to give me her information, and I'm going to bring her on here, and we're going to have a real discussion, Carlos. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. And when I bring her on, please call in so she can better answer your question.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Hey, man, appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Voice of Reason. We turned up. You already know what it is. We start the conversation. You finish it. Now, moving forward, you know who's coming up. The best of Danny Morrison and Robin Ayers. You're going to see me tomorrow night, and you're going to see and hear me Friday night. But then I'm going to be gone for a while. You better get in on these shows. I'm going to be gone for a nice little piece. But the Voice of Reason will return with more fire. I appreciate y'all. Holla at y'all tomorrow. Deuces.
Join in the essence of the cool out breed. You cool out to the music cause it makes you feel serene with the birds and the bees and all those groovy things like getting stomach aches when you gotta go to work or staring into space when you're feeling berserk. I don't really mind if it's over your head cause the job of resurrectors is to wake up the dead. So pay attention, it's not hard to decipher, and after the horns you can check out the Viper.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Doug Davis, and here's the latest from a Black Information Network. The IRS is accused of being asleep at the wheel handling former President Donald Trump's tax returns. That's